she says and no pay.
Yeah.
Which radio come here of it?
Utia, there are some of the stations that are making mention of all these things because there are some presenters that are so concerned when it comes to health. Yes,
no, our health sector, we need to have some kind of I don't know how to say it, but we need to work it and have a framework for our health sector so that we can prevent all these issues as such as strikes and such issues. Because if you go to any hospital, the first people you meet are nurses.
Yes.
So if they are not there now, right now, I'm sure somebody has been rushed to a hospital.
Yes. Omo issue a statement saying that if Obia Episoko Hospital, they need to go in for the private hospitals, and I say you go for those security hospitals, which is the 37 and the
my
police.
Brother, please, how many Ghanaians can afford
that is the question?
Private hospitals.
That is the question.
So we need to. This is an issue that we must not relent on it. This is an issue we need to do what we need to look at, because this is not an issue we need to joke about. When it comes to human health, we are not supposed to joke about it. We need to put all our political differences aside and look at this critically.
Yes.
Because this sector, our health sector, means a lot. We are all humans. We fall sick. I realized years back, Baumia fell ill.
Yeah.
Where did you go to? Hospital.
Yeah.
You're listening to
He went to the hospital.
The best.
What's the name? I'm sure our own president, Nana Akufo-Addo, when he falls sick, they also send him to the hospital. So we need to know that the hospital is part of our lives. You can't be a human being and tell me you have never been to a hospital.
Oh, that one there, it's
so
an error.
That's what I'm saying. Now, even at this particular moment that we are having this conversation right now, I'm sure somebody has been rushed to the hospital.
And there's no nurse.
And there is no nurse there to look, because how many people can afford private hospital?
Yeah, that's the question.
Because looking at this COVID season, everybody is broke.
And maybe I heard to say there's going to be more pressure over there because police hospital nationwide police hospital.
So how many do we even have?
Yes.
And I'm coming. Apart from 37.
Which other military hospital do we have?
Good.
So,
which other?
Yes.
And so let's say right now the pressure would be on the police hospital and the 37 military hospital.
Yes.
These are the two places that the pressure would be.
And now the private hospitals too.
And please let me just make this statement.
Okay.
Let's say somebody has an emergency from Ebri.
Yes.
So the person needs to travel
from Ebri to
Accra. From Ebri to 37. So when the person also gets there, and let's say there are no beds, their emergency ward is full, whatever. What will happen to the person who is sick? Will the person have to die?
Yeah.
These are things that we need to think about critically. We need to put our political differences aside. Let's put our MPP and our NDC aside and look at this issue critically.
Because when it comes to health, I think it is all about.
Yes, if it comes to health, I believe it's a national something. So if it comes to health, we must not politicize it. We must not put political critics and other stuff in it, because this is a very, very, very it's very, very important.
Yeah.
It's like a diamond. In fact, there are countries that they make sure that their nurses, their doctors have the best pay, have the best salary, and more or so ever. There are some countries that take good care of their nurses.
Yes.
That's why you can meet a nurse in our own country, Ghana, who is looking sharp to get visa and travel outside.
Yes. And because it is said that OSHA outside world, everyone said the number of Ghanaians, doctors and nurses, maybe of let's say US, they are more.
You see,
compared to those here in Ghana.
But look at it, though. We have hospitals. We have hospitals in some of the districts. I don't know. They are non-Braga, somewhere in the north.
Yes.
They don't have
They
nurses.
don't have nurses and they don't have doctors. Old post will be called because of
the way we are treating them.
Yes.
We need to come out and address all these issues. We need to start taking good care of our own doctors and nurses and whoever is in the health in, let's say, sector. We need to.
It's been of a big challenge, I think, because say even a teacher we don't really acknowledge them.
Good. And that's you see, even before someone becomes a nurse, he passes through a teacher.
Yes.
And if here lies the case, we, even our own teachers, we don't give them that kind of that kind of, I don't know which word to use, because they are the future.
Yes.
Teachers are the future. Because if a teacher doesn't teach a child, or doesn't teach children or whoever or their students properly, what will become of our generation, our future?
Ragamuffins and vagabonds.
You see, there's one thing about Ghana that I believe we need to work on. That you were talking about something about employment before we had our discussion.
Yes.
Our politicians need to sit down and help restructure the system to change the mindset of everybody. That you need the hands of politicians to get work to do.
Okay.
It's high time we move from that sector and we move from people who can work, people who can do more. What for our various industries, for our various sectors in this country, that they can thrive. I'm very happy with the plenty for food and jobs. I'm very happy for the one district, one factory, because if there are more factories in every district, do you know what will happen? We will have less people migrating to Accra.
Yeah.
Because they will be employed at wherever they are. Because let's say a factory can employ, let's say, about 300 people.
Yeah.
These 300 people, maybe they would have liked to come to Accra to come and hustle or get a company to work with, but rather they are in their hometown working. They are also getting income. Their livelihood are good. So it's high time that we need to change. You see, Ghana, we don't have a lot of issues per se, because every country has its own issues.
Yes.
Every country. Let's forget, if you even go to the USA right now, they have their own issues. One way or the other, every country has issues. And there is no government that will come and say that when they came, they did not put block in the sun. Anyone who comes does something. But it's high time we need to know the one we are supposed to do, the one we are not supposed to do. That is where economics comes in.
Yeah.
You have to know how to economize one or two things to get something. So I believe when it comes to our nurses, this is an issue that we need to prioritize.
Now, to talk of we need to restructure things and all, I think our educational structure itself, we've got some problems with it. That's what I think, because we are being trained to be, let me say, general students, but we are not being trained to meet up like a particular kind of job requirement, or like requisite for any individual who would want to be, let's say, I would want to be a radio presenter.
Okay.
Let me not say a radio presenter because we put it in this show. Let me say a broadcast journalist. Now, you being a broadcast journalist doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go and learn about other stuff that is not related to this. Yes, you can decide to narrow it. Let's say you become a health journalist. You are still a broadcast journalist, but
that's true
on that aspect. So you could be trained for that specifically. So with that one, you get to know how to report your issues when it comes to health. You get to know how to present it when it comes to health. But it is just an open thing where obia ayere you train you obia gum.
You see, just recently when this the BEC students they just passed out, I saw a story about a young man who just finished BEC, and who made his own car and brought it. These are things we need to look at. I'm happy because I saw a story that Kantanka, they have adopted a small, the small boy,
Okay.
so that he will come in and help.
Yeah.
You see, these are things we need to start working on.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start working. You see, we Ghanaians we are too book long.
Play morning with KobbyWealth.
Let's be truthful. If you are going to school, we see going to school to be the thing. But if you are working with your hands, people don't usually respect you.
Yes.
Look at a fitter. Whatever you do, you have a car.
Yes.
Whoever you are,
Yeah.
you definitely, everybody will buy a car. We are all praying to get a car.
Yes.
Whatever you do, your car gets spoiled. Who are you taking it to?
The mechanic.
Thank you. That's his handwork.
Yeah.
Where did he go to school? That is practical.
Yes.
I'm sure maybe he would have gone to school to attain, let's see, the parts of an engine. Let's see how to. But at the end of the day, whatever he does there are some who have not even been to the classroom before.
Yeah.
But when you take your cars to them, they'll fix it well.
Yes, and most of us, we've had this kind of perception, that is the suit and tie perception.
Yes. As you can see right now, I'm wearing my jersey top.
Yeah.
And just my down.
Yes.
Just that you need to look presentable, you need to look decent. Sometimes if you give people that over, if they can go overboard and dress anyhow.
Yes.
But we need to grow from that. The world is changing.
Yes.
We are evolving. See, even little children are learning a lot from the television.
Yes.
You see, the TV plays an important role in all children's life henceforth.
Sure.
Because whatever they watch, even if it's cartoons, whatever they watch, even commercial adverts, it becomes a character.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Chemu, those days,
yes,
I used to like Chemu a lot. So I used to like to dance his azonto. So it became, oh my God,
yes,
that we used to say that terms in school.
Yeah.
So it took, that should tell you how that television has effect. I'm happy we have GTV, they have Ghana Learning TV.
Yes.
And it's for learning.
Yeah.
How many children will go and watch?
They wouldn't even go in for that.
Oh, how many? Because most of them are thinking of telenovelas. I don't even know some of them their names, because me definitely I don't watch. Then I don't even know their names. But you see, all these things have some kind of effect on their lives.
Yes.
The way they reason, the way they talk, the way they act.
Yeah.
Whatever they watch has a particular effect on them.
You're listening to
so it's high time. You see,
the best.
We as a even in America, people, kids do a lot of stuff. We are evolving.
Yes.
So it's high time that we need to also do things like countries that are evolving. As for education, it's good.
Oh yes.
Education shouldn't be seen like, oh, people will start saying despite one cool school.
Oh no.
Right now, despite he's a doctor. Right.
It's an honorary one, but
not an
but he is actually learning.
Good.
Yes. So
whatever you do,
somebody
you see Shatawale.
Yes.
One time I watched his video, his own video.
Yeah.
He said he has YouTube. Then he used to learn how to record his sounds and everything. That should tell you how somebody is also making good use of the internet.
Yeah.
Because right now, gone were the days when we had TV. Now we also have internet.
Yes.
So right now there are a lot of things that we can benefit from the internet, but we need to psych our minds. Right now, everybody who goes to the internet is going to download song, or it's going to look for what's the name? Download a movie.
Yeah.
But ask me, how many of us are researching? How many of us are using the internet to learn something? I'm happy with this online e-learning stuff.
Yeah.
Despite we have issues with internet bundle and stuff like that, but it's good because in other countries, that's how students learn. You can see a white man's son playing. At the end of the day, he has his laptop. He's learning something.
Yeah.
There are some also. You say Fabia Mensa, so definitely there will be some who would also be doing their own things. But whatever you do, the internet has one particular, like, it also plays a very, very important role in our lives as well.
That's true.
So if it comes to the issue about suit and tie, I want us as Ghanaians, we need to move our mind from that, because not everybody, you can see somebody just in t-shirts,
Yes.
and the sense the person can blow to you, and if you can see somebody with a tie, then the sense you can measure it and you see that the person with a t-shirt is better off.
You know, the thing is itself, I always say that the suit and the tie, they are being sold out there. Anybody can go get
Everybody
one.
can go and get some.
Yes. So immediately you find out that somebody is in suit and tie, doesn't necessarily mean.
Oh, go where they days we even thought people with glasses are smart.
Yeah, that's true.
We thought being.
Yeah.
But have you met somebody with glasses? Edumna. You see, so you see, there are a lot of things that we need to, and you see, this is the time that we the youth need to come out. This is the time we need to come out. Let us stop doing ourselves that, oh, bar, we say MPP bar, say NDC bar. See, the old are dying, despite the young are also following.
Yes.
But the old are dying, they will definitely go. We are the future generation of this country.
Yeah.
This country, Ghana. What are we going to do for this country? What are our visions? What are our plans? You get it? What are our plans? We need to think about all those things, because whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever you're a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And you have to also make sure that we all help build a better Ghana. We all help build a better Ghana. There's been this new initiative by a young man. It's called Tourism Aid Ghana.
Okay.
And they have all they think about is youth.
What I am actually interested when it comes to tourism.
You see, there are countries that, and see, there are some countries that even if, see, some countries end and they are developing through their tourist sites. We are in Ghana here today. There are some tourist attraction sites that has not been discovered. If you go to some village somewhere, maybe there could be a rock sitting somewhere or a rock flying. We don't know.
We don't know.
But ask me, if a white man sees this thing, or even people from Nigeria or even Togo come and they pay at those tourist sites, and let's say we have about 10 or 20 or 100 across the whole country, and everybody is paying, or we have 100 people going a day.
Yes.
To all these various sites, that is an approximated figure of 100, and everybody is paying 200 cedis to go and just see that thing and come out. My brother, how much do you think we'll make?
You're making quite a number of money.
You see, and this money can be used to develop this country.
Yes.
You see, when there are tourist sites, this is what happens. When we identify tourist sites in our country, Ghana, or in any region, this is what happens. Development.
Yeah.
When you find one, let's say, Medina is not a village. Let me use somewhere in a Volta region.
Okay.
I'm a Voltarian, so let me use somewhere in Pando.
Okay.
That's where I come from. Let's say Pando, they identify a waterfall there, and that waterfall is very beautiful. There are flowers here and there. The water is so nice, fresh. There's no rubbish, no pure water, and stuff like that. There, this is what happened. People would come.
Yeah.
One, it will employ the youth in that community.
Yeah.
You see somebody will come and just put some small building there. There are people making sure that people are being people guide them. I know maybe there will be tourist guides who will guide you. Pass here, don't pass here. Those people, you are giving them work to do.
Yeah.
You are employing them. At the same time, you are also gaining revenue. Our year of return.
Yeah.
I have forgotten a lot about it, but I'm sure our country will gain a lot of money.
Yeah, we gain a lot.
All those who came because of our tourist sites, and I'm sure what was the state of our tourist sites? What was the state of it? What was this? You see, Joe Foley, he used to have a program, and that was to identify tourist sites and other stuff like that. Right now, what's up? You see, we need to have. This is when we need to have our stars. We need to have our leaders, everybody promoting tourism in this country. Ghana, we don't only have gold, silver, and all those things, bauxite, whatever. We also have tourist sites. I once saw a video on Facebook about a country that only ends through tourism.
Wow.
Because those who are flying in, you are making money when somebody flies in. When people go and stay in hotels, you are making money.
Yeah.
When people go and visit this tourist site, you are equally making money. So at the end of it, what are you doing for your country? You are gaining money to develop.
Yeah.
That's how other countries are. People are going to Dubai. Do you know why? Because of artificial whatever,
Yes.
artificial water, artificial this, artificial this. That's why they have oil. Look at Dubai. Do they have a military? They don't have.
Yeah.
You know the cars their policemen are using, a Bugatti and things.
Yeah.
That is funny, but we need to start prioritizing our tourist sites. In fact, Africa, because we have a lot of things.
I think if we should narrow it down to Ghana, because looking at Ghana, we have quite a number of
Ghana. We have a lot,
sites,
lot.
We are not really using them.
We are not even using them. We see it to be normal. That's the thing. Right now, as Ghanaians, we see every problem to be normal. Right now, this nurses issue we were just talking about, it's normal.
Yeah, somebody might see it to be normal. Yeah.
Oh, normal. We must go strike. Normal. Because we have heard people go strike. We have heard people go on demonstration. But we should know that whatever is going on would have an effect on us as Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So it's something like our tourist site there. We are not supposed to joke with it at all, because Ghana can earn a lot from tourism itself. Not only, you see, we should also move from this tourist thing to this cultures.
Yes.
Traditions are also a form of tourism.
Yeah, it all forms part of it.
Yes.
If we have people visiting our villages or our sites, and we display or we show them that, oh, this is what we have here.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people will actually fall in love with it.
I'm telling you, we can even start doing documentaries that can sell. You see, there are so many ways that we can promote tourism in the country, in Ghana. There are so many ways. When we have documentaries about various, I'm sure it's already there.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It's not like when I know we have documentaries about Homo War and so forth. Are we promoting it? That's one question we need to ask. Are we promoting it? I know because of COVID, we are not going to do a lot of tourism.
Yes.
Because people flying in and coming and other issues. But we are hoping that a cure comes for COVID or a vaccine, so that we can move back. But at this time, I believe this is the time we need to start thinking of how to better our tourist sites.
Yes.
This is the time that we need to think about it.
Because I think gradually, yesterday we actually had a conversation with one tourist. He's actually also into journalism, but it is about more of tourism. Yes. And Samuel spoke a lot, seeing that the tourist side, like everything is coming back. When it comes to tourism, it is gradually coming back. So I think we are also in a way thanking God that gradually.
But what happened was, that's why I really like the initiative of the year of return.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this year of return brought back our tourism industry. Because other people came to Ghana. Some people, they knew they are from Ghana, wherever they came. Some of them visited our tourist site.
Yes.
You see.
Yeah.
And the year of return, that title, I really love the way the collaboration between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Tourism as well. They really did a good job. We need to applaud them for that.
Yeah.
Because if it's not for them, I'm sure our tourists will be that. And we need to also be proud of our president, because the year of return, it was his initiative. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was his initiative, and
they actually launched the after the year of return, beyond the return.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's his initiative to also promote. That means our president also has plans for our tourist site.
Because even with this year of return, I actually know people that printed out T-shirts
Yes, and so
to sell to people. Yes, so they actually made
So
some
they made
cash
money
out of it.
so you see certain when it happened, a lot of people get employed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do it. The business fellows,
Yes.
they make money because someone will do beats,
Yeah.
someone will do this slippers with beats on it, and when this black Americans, the
Yes.
Asians, or whatever, when they see it, they'll be like, oh wow, it's
Yeah.
nice, then they buy.
Yeah.
You see, and somebody has been employed through that,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody has earned something
Yeah.
through a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And if that continues, the standard of living of a lot of people in this
It's
country
going to change.
is going to change.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's high time that we prioritize tourism. You see, it's so painful that we don't pay much attention to our the tourism industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's so painful. But and as you were saying,
Yeah.
it's coming back gradually.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that need to be done.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of renovations. There are a lot of provisions. A lot of things. Because investors look for where opportunities are to make money.
Yes.
No investor will come and invest. You see, let's say we live for us. We have a very, very big hotel there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many foreigners would like to stay there? Somebody can just wake up one morning and decide to go to Millifors.
I know of one white guy who is he's from Germany.
Okay.
But has come to build around coastal area. Yeah. Around the
You're listening to Playhouse
there.
Radio, the best.
And this man, anytime you go around, you see him there, relaxed and enjoying the breeze.
So what if we have a very, very big hotel by our coastal area? I know we have Labadi Beach Hotel. I know we have other hotels.
Yes.
But what if we have other ones close to places that can attract tourists? That is something that we need to think about.
Sure.
Why shouldn't we have places that can attract tourist attractions where when they are looking for accommodation they won't suffer? You see, this outside people, or let's say this white men, they really like comfort.
Yes.
So when we give them a comfortable place, I'm sure anybody will pay any amount of money.
Yeah.
And be there. And just to observe, to watch nature. You see, yesterday when I was coming back from the water retreat, we used to hold. There's some mountains, and you can see towns down, up. And I was just thinking of, what if we have a rope here, there? We can do something that somebody can just move from a rope, come, because when you go outside,
So something like a zip line.
thank you.
Yeah.
And there are some, even you go outside, we watch those videos, you can see somebody having belts and just skipping to another mountain.
Yeah.
It's nice. You get it?
Yeah.
Maybe we Ghanaians will believe that maybe a few for alcohol. But somebody from wherever, South Africa, US, Canada, London, whatever, would come and do that. And just to observe nature. Nature, just to see nature. There are some people who are very, very appreciative about nature itself.
Nature is actually beautiful.
You see, even Ghana here, we are blessed. Africa. I had a conversation with my auntie. She was telling me how watermelon even tastes like over there. Over here, watermelon is so sweet. But over there, watermelon, the expense, they said if you want the cheap ones are the ones we buy here, and they are nice. But over there, if you want correct watermelon or correct fruit, it's very expensive. Very, very, very expensive.
That's true.
So somebody will come here, eat those things, appreciate us, go and come back again. Because I know some white men who don't even want to leave Ghana. When they come, they stay. They automatically take their dual citizenship. That means they are citizen from wherever they come from, and they are citizen from Ghana as well. So these are things you see. As for our tourism industry, this is a very, very big sector. We need our industry players to come in. We need the governments to come in. We should put our political differences aside this is the time we need to talk about it, because see, right now people are complaining of not getting jobs. People are not complaining about getting this, getting that, getting this, getting that. When all these things come into play, I'm sure our unemployment rates can be reduced drastically.
But I'm thinking about this thing. You making mention of people are thinking not getting jobs and all. We have people that are handling phones that are worth about 3,000 Ghana cedis, 4,000 Ghana cedis.
But they are complaining they are not employed.
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't you
That's
sell this
personal priority. If you prioritize phone,
Yeah.
my phone is the phone I use. It won't 3,000. Me buy phone 3,000. There are some people who prioritize that. By the end of the day, if you are going to somewhere for someone to help you, the person sees the phone you are using. Oh, that one is your issue.
Yeah, that's true.
If you are able, you know you are able, you don't have money, then you go and get iPhone 11 Pro, right? It's 11 Pro.
Yeah.
11 Pro. Whilst that phone is worth 5,000 Ghana cedis, you go and buy that phone. At the end of the day, you buy airtime. At the end of the day, then you start complaining that you are unemployed. How do you want people to see you? Ghana, we the youth, most of us don't live to our capacity.
Yeah.
We always want to live overboard. And that is what would affect us. That is what is even affecting us. It's affecting us. That's why a lot of people are doing other things to get money. Because we think everything we do is all about money.
Yes.
But rather, it's not supposed to be that way. Whatever we do is not supposed to be about money, about fancy cars, fancy dress, fancy whatever. It's not supposed to be that way. But here lies the case. But it's not our fault as well, because we follow mentors. Our mentors are doing it. Some people's mentors are Shatawale. But if Shatawale did not hustle properly to get where he is now, had to rebrand himself to become Shatawale, and where he is now, he won't be having the Benz or whatever he has there.
Yes.
But for us, we don't think that way. We think Shatawale got up one morning and started having money. That's why I don't respect anybody who does fraud. Those fraud boys will be having Benz. I don't know how they got their money. But at the end of the day, you are not the one who worked for that money. If you work for it, you know how to manage it.
Yes, that's true.
That's why you can see a fraud boy, well dressed, with his dreads, everything nice. But at the end of the day,
the person is not happy.
It's not happy because can't be better. And the thing too, when they get their money, they don't invest properly. They start buying cars, buying this. At the end, when the money gets finished, they sell the cars and they become miserable. So these are things, and when that happens, for them to stay relevant in society, they go, and that's when they go for money rituals and other things. You get it? We don't know how to suffer. Or the mentality is maybe everybody outside is using iPhone.
I don't know why is it like,
you think about it,
it feels like it's a priority now.
Thank you. That if you are not using iPhone, you are not part of society. That is it right now.
No, what is so special about it? Is it the hello?
I am so surprised. Even if you have a young phone, you can make phone calls. You see, no, it's about the camera quality.
Okay.
Yeah, they have good camera quality.
But someone like me that I'm not a picture freak.
Not even that. Even our normal phones can also take equally good pictures.
Yes, but they are
way advanced.
Everybody wants or gets to know what I really want to enjoy.
At the end of the day, you'll be hungry. Oh. Me, I won't go and buy. No, if you have that capacity, you have that money, luxury, everything to go and buy an iPhone and use. Nobody will stop you. But you going to buy the iPhone and be hungry, that one is your own issue. Because there are people who are employed, who have their own money. However they spend it, it's their issue. if they buy their iPhone or whatever, that is their issue. But if you are not seeing top and you go and buy iPhone, it's your own issue.
So the youth in our societies ought to wake up. We need to rise and think for ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to become entrepreneurs. Yes, a lot of us are becoming entrepreneurs, but it doesn't really mean that I am going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's something really, really important that we need to do. So, family, as a youth, as somebody that you are coming up, you need to really understand what you are up to. Do not see life to be a thing that kind of a try and error stuff. I am just trying. We may try, we may so be ashe. So you just do that, and at the end, nothing really good comes out of it. But if we should be ambitious people, like this morning, the things I said, our message for the day, that was you need to take decisions that are reversible, because you don't have to be taking decisions that you be like, oh, I am taking this and tomorrow everything is going to be this and that. No, decisions that are really, really important, and it's needed. That is what we actually want. Joel.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about Medina.
Okay.
Let's deal with our sanitation issues when it comes to Medina.
Oh,
I'm so keen about that. Like a hammer.
you are not the only one. I believe first of all we need to talk about our behavior.
Yes.
Human behavior. We need to also look at the availability of what disposable beings around. It's a lot. It's a lot. When it comes to that, it's a lot. I believe the La Quantana Municipal Assembly here are doing a great job. They are trying their best. Because sometimes you go to the market, they are moving gutters and other things. But at the end of the day, when it rains, washes the gutters all across from Zongo Junction to social welfare here. It washes everything. But give us 2 hours. Give us 2 hours.
But sometimes after they have distilled the gutters,
Yes, please.
they actually use like they took one in China.
You see, that's what I was saying. I said something about human behavior as well. One. So, human behavior in terms of the municipal assembly.
Yes.
Anytime they want to distill the gutters, they need to make sure that they distill it properly. Not doing it and leaving the sand at the side of the gutter.
Yeah.
Whilst wind, rain, or even we humans can be pushing it back there. At the end of the day, when it rains, you see the sand back inside the gutter again. So anytime they are distilling it, they need to make sure they distill it properly. And also, we need to start sanctioning people. We need to start doing that.
Yes.
If you see somebody put paper on the ground, they'll tell you, say, zoom line for
Zoom line for me here for. No, you see, one thing that we don't really understand, Zoom Lion is a private entity. They are working to make their money. So if a contract has been given to them and Zoom Lion, what are you saying?
So to them, they will say, my Zoom Lion for near them. You see, somebody like me, I'm a communicator. That's why I'm saying that there are a lot of things that need to be done. We need to start educating ourselves.
Yes.
One on one. We need to start educating ourselves. Start critiquing ourselves as well. If you see your friend doing this, you need to tell the person straight to his face, my brother, this is not how we are supposed to do it. Go on the days we had tankers or whatever. Where are they?
Egu.
This is the time we need them. because it's very appalling sometimes when you walk from here even to the market.
Yeah.
When you look inside the gutters, you'll be like, wow. When you're even walking around, you see paper here, paper there.
You know, there's something about the markets, and I think one day we'll have to invite the municipal assembly here to discuss this thing, because
probably
almost choba you know, every market no more be sometimes right in front of the police station, no more. Yes, you know.
Well,
and human beings are passing. We have pavements over there.
We see it very well, but we don't see it. These are issues. That's why I'm saying that these are issues we need to talk about. We need to work on. One, as I said, education. Those choba owners or whatever.
Yeah.
Have they been met and been educated?
Maybe, but
have they been warned?
You can't really tell.
And anytime you see, we must not do things and we will say J or we will say after doing it then you J your I. We need to make sure we do it well and we do it properly.
Yes.
If it's our issue about sanitation, we know that fine. We are supposed to clean the gutters. Because we don't do it well, we leave it at the edges, the sun at the edges. When it rains, it goes back. What are we supposed to do? Do it properly. Because recently I saw them bring prisoners to come and just clean the gutters.
Yes.
When you are going through Accra,
yeah,
you see that the Ghana Prison Service, the officers there in the Zoom line have collaborated and they are cleaning our street very beautifully. When you go to Accra, you see the soldiers.
Yes.
Over there making sure things are going all right.
I remember about 2 weeks ago, I saw them around the AMA office.
Yes, in their hard body cars.
Yes,
Nissan cars.
And they were ensuring that people are in their marks.
Yes.
Yes.
So, if it comes to issues about sanitation, we need to deploy them here in Medina.
Yeah, because you hardly see the military around this place.
No, you see, the military, they are not supposed to be around.
They are not supposed to be around, but you know, now the civilians are seeing the police to be civilians, because
no, you see, it depends. You see, it's their attitude.
Yeah, it's the attitude, but you know, the police has. You see, we have this quote that the police is your friend.
I have issues with we ourselves, and I have issues with the police. See, we as Ghanaians,
yes,
we don't prioritize our Ghana police service.
Yes, because we don't really regard them. We see them to be normal civilians.
But here lies the case: when there's an armed robbery in your house, who do you call?
You would have to call the police.
Good. Do you call the military?
If it is within your terrain to call the military,
you call the military to.
I wish if there is anything. Look at what happened at Redco recently.
Yes.
Where the police inspector was pushed down.
I saw that video.
Yes. Now, it didn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Why were they there?
Yes, you saw policemen who were armed.
Very armed.
And you didn't respect that.
You see, no,
not that. You know what happened? I went to Redco after that incident, and they had rather deployed the military over there, and everybody has scattered.
So it's like we fear the military.
We fear the military more than the police.
Policing itself is not supposed to be like the Ghana Armed Force. The army uses force. The military are there to make sure they talk to you, they calm you down. But here lies the case. There are 1 or 2 things that they have done over the years.
Yes,
that people don't respect them again.
I understand.
You see,
I understand
people,
it.
You see, that uniform they are wearing, let me tell you, they work more than anybody. Ghana Police Service, any policeman if any policeman is hearing this, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you for whatever you are doing. Some of them are standing in the sun, in the rain, directing traffic, doing whatever, chasing thieves. Some of them are even being shot and killed. we, even the media, we don't celebrate our fallen heroes.
Mhm.
Policemen who die whilst in their line of
The
duty.
line of duty.
We don't celebrate them in this country.
Yeah.
If you go outside,
Mhm.
the burial they do for those fallen heroes,
Mhm.
it's very nice. You get it?
Yeah.
That is why you see sometimes when you see as human beings, we should tell the truth. When you are working and such things are not in place, you won't do that work very well.
Mm.
As for we the humans, we have to know that the police are there for us. Police are actually our friends.
Mhm.
You're listening to Playhouse Radio.
We have police and
The
we have
best.
police.
Mhm.
When it comes, what happened at Reco
Yes.
should have been something that should have been prevented.
Mhm.
They were not supposed to go there armed.
Mm.
Why? When they got there, did you see any guy over there pull gun?
No, but the people over there are actually armed.
My brother,
The people
did
are
you
armed.
see?
The people are armed. The
My
reason
brother.
why I'm saying they are armed is that
Because of what you have heard.
not what I've heard.
Have you seen?
I've actually lived in Redco before,
Mm-hmm.
and the caliber of people over there.
Before you continue,
Yes.
how many times has the CID?
Mm-hmm.
I know every police station there will have a CID or an inspector.
Yes.
Has anyone done an undercover investigation over there?
Well, maybe
And
that is why.
planned the operation well. You see, when it comes to such things,
But do you
you
know
need to be
that? But
tactical.
do you know that this one they didn't really go in for any form of commotion or something?
and they were armed.
Yes, they were armed. The police is always armed.
I know, but
It is
no,
an operation they are going
you see,
for.
no,
But they actually went into dialogue,
good,
and there was this misunderstanding.
good.
So
And
just imagine if they are not armed, and this misunderstanding stepped in.
That's why I'm saying that. Wait, how was it called? You see, before you go into any kind of agreement or anything with someone, you need to have a strategical plan. You need to plan it.
Yes.
You don't just have to just get up and say that, okay, fine, I don't know whatever happened in the meeting or whatever, but let me just say this: if it was planned properly, that wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
If you wanted to bring in dialogue between two people, I heard we have bosses and whatever over there. This is the time that they should have called one or two representatives, not over there. If you want to settle something,
Yes.
let's say here, and we are a group of people over here,
Yes.
we will call two leaders outside, talk to them to know how best we can solve this issue.
Yes.
Before we know how to calm the other people down.
Down.
If that was done, do you think that would have happened?
Well.
If that was done, do you think that would have happened? And let me bring in the people's attitude. One, what they did is an offense.
Yes.
And they can be jailed for that. What they did to the inspector, it's a very, very big offense. The person was in uniform, line of duty, and they pushed him.
Yeah.
They should have given
And
him
this person didn't go on his own, like
he went
but he went by the orders of the IGP.
IGP.
Yeah.
Of
No, Medina. They are not coming from Medina.
No, they are head.
The team is not coming from Medina. They are coming from the head office.
Head office.
Yes.
To have a dialogue with them.
Yes.
This means they were supposed to call the two people, because I heard everywhere we go there's a boss there.
Oh sure.
So if the boss was called out and the other boss was called out,
in the video I actually saw the boss, because I told you I've ever lived around Redco. So I actually saw the boss, and the boss was so angry and moving up and down, even when the inspector had wanted to talk to him. I
saw in the video them telling them to calm down,
Yes.
to calm down, to
Yes.
calm down. But because he wasn't called aside, and he was called with a voice.
Oh, because the place was
is known to be.
It's a place where
known
there are a
to
lot
be-
of like these guys over there. So in as much as you might try to talk to the boss, definitely you have some of the guys coming around. And when the guys come around,
That's
there
what
will
I'm
be
saying
there will
that.
be there will be a lot of like
Most of them were hot.
Hey, you know those
That's
things.
what I'm saying. That
And you know somebody's comment is just going to like
to irritate you.
irritate you for you to react.
No, and let me say it wasn't a good one, especially to the image of Medina itself. It's not a good one because Medina is not known to be that terror.
Even Redco. I mean, Redco is known to be a residential area, but now doesn't look as such.
Yes, so it's something that is very appalling, but there are a lot to be done. There are a lot. If that is the attitude of people there, the Ghana Police Service know what they will do. That is their job. That is why they are in the uniform.
Yes.
And that's why I in particular respect them a lot. Me, I don't take them for granted because I know when I get into trouble, it's them I will call. I know if someone comes to my house to steal, armed robbers attack me or whatever,
Yes.
who am I going to? I'm going to the police.
Sure.
So I give them that utmost respect for getting everything. We as Ghanaians need to respect them because the job they do is not an easy one.
Yeah.
We should not take that job for granted. When they are going to work, some of them don't come back, some of them get accidents, others get whatever. Being a policeman is not an easy job.
Yes.
Despite their other benefits, but it's not an easy job. You could lose your life.
Yes.
Because this is not the first time we have heard policemen being shot, some being injured, some going on here, some losing their legs, some that whatever. Their work is a very risky one.
Sure.
In fact, all servicemen, their work are risky, even including the Ghana National Fire Service and safety.
Yeah.
Because when there is fire, they go into to do what, to off the fire, and when they go and one gets hurt, one dies or whatever, their work is risky. And right now to the rescue, Ghana Fire Service, that's why it's Ghana National Fire Service and rescue. So when there's any flood or whatever, they also go into rescue.
They are part of, like they are in team with
the
NADMO and the National Police.
Yes. So every job, in fact every security or anyone in uniform job, not except school children in uniform, but even including a security man in uniform, his job is even risky. So we need to start respecting them rather start looking down on them because the work they do sometimes
I like there was this security guy that was at the duty post and armed robbers came to their place. So the armed robber got there and was like, "Where's your boss?" I was like, "He's upstairs." So they left him at the gate and they went to his boss. There the guy just ran out of the house, took off his uniform. He was actually in a t-shirt and that was it.
You see, so they are this is not the first time I've heard a security man being beaten by armed robbers.
Wow. Yeah, that one there.
We have heard this several times.
Yes,
so their job is also very, very risky. We need to start respecting them for that. We don't need to take them for granted.
Yeah.
Being a policeman, being a military man, being a fire service personnel, being an immigration officer, being whatever, your work is very, very risky. Because it's security.
Yeah.
It's not easy to handle because whatever happened there, let me say the truth, it wasn't an easy job for the Ghana Police Service.
No.
Because they can't just go there once they want to settle issues and start shooting. No, that can't happen.
No, but even with, you know, they were professionals. Because
being a policeman, you need to be professional in your
because
duty.
when the place became so, like, let me say, muddy,
they came back.
They actually gave warning shots and not direct shots.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be professional. Even a soldier man will be professional when it comes to that level.
But you know, when the soldier comes in, he doesn't talk.
No, the mentality is a soldier will catch you.
The soldier doesn't talk. He even with his facial expression, you have to respect him.
No, but we should know. See, there are policemen who go for the same training as a military man. Some policemen that you see that will give warning shot and everything, you shouldn't underestimate them.
Oh, that's true.
You see a policeman going, you want to underestimate.
No, you know that I don't know if the unit is still in existence. The police had this unit that is the Buffalo unit.
I've heard of it.
And the Buffalo, they actually use them for reinforcement.
Ah.
So when you see them giant body, like masculine guys that are brought to places, when you see them, normally they pair them with the military when it comes to like reinforcement. Yes. So until the police, the Buffalo unit are unable to settle issues, that is when the military becomes an option. So that should tell you that they have men in there.
Oh no, they are men.
Yes, they are men in
there. They are men.
Yeah,
as for the police, that's why I said we should not underestimate them. No, we shouldn't. Their work is a matter of life and death. Because when a policeman tells his wife, "I'm going for night," and maybe he doesn't come back again, that's another issue.
Yeah, that's true.
That's another issue. We need to. For me, I really have a personal interest when it comes to how we respect our security personnel who are in uniform, especially the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service and Rescue, the Ghana Immigration, and the Customs. Everybody, the way we perceive them, the way we see them, we need to start respecting them. Because we should not treat them as normal civilians, because they are not civilians. Even without uniform, the person is not a normal civilian.
I think we actually need to launch a campaign on this Operation Respect the Police.
Thank you.
Yeah,
meanwhile, we want individuals to respect. They should also do things that will also earn them respect. But stop taking bribe and other things. Let's be truthful, it's still happening. So
it's still happening.
It's still happening. Yeah. You see, if you give a policeman bribe, it is you that you are giving him. It's that one. But you see, so far as you have given the person money, the level of respect.
That's true.
The level of respect you give to the person again, it comes down. It reduces. That's why a lot of people, these structural drivers, can even tell their mind to policemen. Some of them would even want to fight with the policeman. Because one day maybe they have seen this policeman take something from their brother or something in another car or something, and that is how it goes. So it's high time they also need to stop. I've been watching videos where policemen reject bribe, and I watched one. The guy was like, "Do you know how much IGP pays me a month? So please, next time if you do that, I'll arrest you." That man should be given a medal.
Yes.
We need to celebrate people.
That is
so that true. Other policemen,
even within Medina, there's one MTTD police guy that I respect so much. I mean, he's somebody. When the drivers are messing up, he sees you, gives you the first warning, second one, and the third one you are being taken to the station.
Nice one. It's not now that he's coming to take something from you.
And the guy he's a well-respected person. Like
that guy, he needs to get a medal.
He's a well-respected person. I just don't know, but with the
he
guy,
needs to get a medal.
I respect him a lot.
He needs to get a medal. We need to start celebrating people like him, so that other policemen elsewhere who are in that act will put a stop to it.
Yes.
That's why a policeman can go to what? Reco, and that's what will happen. If you imagine if they respect him, that would that happen?
Because the rate at which like this guy comes out and you see that his uniform is so on point, like he's neat. I just don't know why I like that guy, but anytime I'm by the road, I study him. I study his ways. When it comes to trafficking, the way he coordinates, everything is so on point.
That's why I'm saying that they are policemen that we need to applaud them. When we see them, we need to give them medals because of their hard work. You get it?
Yeah. Because I think I would have to talk to management about it, and we'll launch this operation. Respect the police. And it's going to be a course that we actually have to embark on, so that everything will be a very good thing to do.
Someone is meeting me now.
Come Kofi Kenata. Ebusian for yani Joe yan common no ye betwa so kakra but nyankofo ya aduma ye betwa so. Yo, so what are your last words for our service personnel, people of Medina, and our health?
To people of Medina,
yeah,
I like to say when it comes to issues about sanitation, we need to have a certain self-respect for our environment as well.
Yeah.
So we stop littering the environment. And to our servicemen who are doing their good job or who are doing good job, please continue. And those who are deciding not to do good jobs, please, this is the time you need to persist from that and do good jobs. And also to our health, eat good food, live better. That's what I have to say.
Okay, eat good food, live better. Thank you very much, Joel.
Okay.
I'm going to